Okay, so my first tip is definitely to keep a to-do list. If this is on your phone or if you write it in a notebook, I kind of do both. I actually keep 2 notes pinned. First one is to-do list for today, and then the second one is work to complete. So in this one I just have my 3 subjects. It's not updated in it, but I just separate them like this to just keep track of everything. Basically just all the work that I need to catch up on. My to-do list for today will be like more in depth of what I need to do. Again, this is not today because I've been writing it in my book. It's like this, just make it specific, and then I'll just tick it off when I've done it. I'm always using different notepads. Literally find notepads everywhere. You can just write to-do lists in. So I did find this notepad in my wardrobe the other day. There's a bit of a line down it there, which is a bit annoying, but a list like this. Put a little date in the top right corner, little squares going down, and tick it off when I have done it. I just think to-do lists are a really good way of keeping organised all the time. Very satisfying when you've done something and you can tick it off. If you don't make to-do lists already, I would 100% recommend doing that. So this is also another option of how you can make to-do lists. It's an app on a MacBook, and it's just like little post-it notes, and it can be very handy as it just like pops up on the screen straight away so you can see what you need to do. And yeah, I really like it. So tip number 2 is a very important tip, and it is literally to remember to take breaks. I know the workload sometimes can be so much and you should not be overloaded by it. Getting fresh air, especially in times like we're in now where we cannot go out and meet our friends outside, getting fresh air is one of the most important things. It improves mental health massively, and especially if it's a nice day. So yeah, get out the house, take a break, go on walks, go on little adventures, even if it is by yourself, and just simply you and your AirPods in, listening to your music. Honestly, it just lifts your mood so much. One of my favourite things in the whole entire world are sunsets, and this day was absolutely incredible. Like, look at that. You can tell already, but yes, I am obsessed with the sky, so even just that can simply just lighten your day so much. So even if it is just a little stroll around your street, fresh air is so important, and I literally cannot recommend it enough to get out the house sometime. Hey guys, so I just wanted to pop in here really quick. I'd just like to say, whether you are doing online school or if you're going back into school like I am in a week's time, and hopefully some of these tips can help you out a little bit. This is just personally what I do. You might do them already, you might not want to do them at all, so highly up to you. And yeah, I hope you enjoy it. I'm aware this is probably the most obvious one yet, but getting out of bed and getting ready is honestly so important, and so many people do struggle with this, so I thought it was quite a key one to include. I think this one is more aimed at people who are continuing with online school, because obviously if you are actually going into school, then you will have to physically get up in the morning to either catch a bus or walk to school. And I'm not going to lie to you, there have been days where I just physically cannot be bothered to get dressed and get ready for online school. I have stayed in my pajamas the whole day, and it has just been a very chill day, and this is okay. But I would say try and not make this into a habit, as you will realise that days go on, will become less and less productive. Yeah, try and get out of bed, try and get ready, eat your breakfast, have a nice solid start to the day every day. And doing this will not only hopefully make you more productive, but you'll just end up having a nice positive mindset for the rest of the day, and it will just really benefit you. I just wanted to pop in and tell you my next tip, which is really all it is to just remember what you're doing it for. This pushes me so much more harder, and constantly have the mindset that I'm not going to learn new information if I'm not doing anything. For example, if I'm scrolling through TikTok, scrolling through Instagram, I'm not learning the stuff that I need to know for my exams. Remember what you're doing it for. Remember the only way you're going to learn the content is if you actually put the effort in and learn. fun. I also quickly want to mention target grades and predicted grades and things like that. In the same year as me, I'm in year 12 in sixth form. We have had like progress checks and stuff given out to us. It was just to say that do not think that is the end to everything. You didn't get what you expected. Getting those like grades made me so much more motivated. It's unbelievable, just because I want to push myself even harder to get what I want. So keep that in mind, like you can make a change to that now, so do it. Okay, so my next thing is actually Spotify. You might be thinking, Emma, how is this related to productivity? Can't really make you more productive, but can really help you focus. With my Spotify, I have different playlists, but the ones that I like to use for studying is this one, and this one. In particular, I have been using more recently. I just find it has songs on it that really help you focus. Very calm songs, obviously, hence the name. Really, really nice ones to study to. I don't like very loud music or like loud noises. I can get really distracted quite easily, but I play this very, very quietly in the background. It does really sometimes help. I don't have as many songs on it, but they are very, very good ones to study to. Something like artwork or something that I just want to relax, and I'll listen to this unwind playlist. It has very kind of like powerful, relaxing songs. I don't know really how to describe it, but again, very, very, very cool songs on it. So if you are interested in checking any of those playlists out, feel free. I'll leave the link down below. It can help you focus, especially if you do like listening to music when you're studying. And yeah, so making sure you have a nice clean working space can be very, very handy. You don't want to be working in a load of clutter or anything like that. I have my laptop there, or sometimes I can put it here too. I have a type of plant next to me as well, and that's just kind of how I work. Also, if it's a lovely day like this, I will keep the window open. You can kind of just hear the birds chirping, and I just think it sounds really nice. So another thing that actually does keep me going quite a bit is just thinking about how much better I will feel after I've done the work. And I know this sounds so obvious, but it is true. I always am thinking about, right, okay, if I get this part done, I'll be able to go on a walk, I'll be able to do things, I'll just be able to do other things apart from work once in a while, which is very, very nice. I would just recommend setting mini goals in your head and planning your time and just thinking about how much you can do and how much you need to get done, so you're able to like have a bit more free time and do things that you actually enjoy. So you've probably seen me lighting a candle in so many of my videos, but it just makes me feel really relaxed. So I definitely recommend just having a little light next to you or something that just makes you feel more calm. The next tip is actually a couple of app recommendations. Just before I show you that, obviously when you're studying, make sure to put your phone on silent so you don't get distracted by notifications that come through all the time. A couple of apps I'm going to recommend to you are Flora and Clock Phone. I probably get at least 50 comments on one video asking where I'm using the clock from. An app called Clock Phone, and you can just open it. This is what it looks like. Customize it how you sort of want it. I can leave it just there and I work while it's on. That goes around, and when it meets that time, that's when the minute changes, which I think is pretty cool. Just like that. So the second app that I want to recommend for you guys is Flora. Now, it sort of follows Pomodoro technique, which is where you study for 20 minutes, take a break for that, study for 20 minutes, take a break for that. I don't use this all the time, but you can set as long as you want to study for. So say I wanted 20 minutes, you get like different plants to plant and things. So obviously this day I focused for 3 hours and 40 minutes. That's how much stuff through. So I just think it's kind of a nice way if you just want to stay off your phone, because if you go on your phone, it sort of kills the plant basically, and that is your plant growing. Notification that you get, and then you'll get a notification when your tree is grown. And so another thing that I do to kind of boost my motivation sometimes is to go on Pinterest and YouTube. Pinterest is an app where you can save pins, get inspiration. I honestly love it. It is such a calm and peaceful place, and here's my Pinterest. I have loads and loads and loads of boards. If we're sticking to the study theme inspiration, I have a uni life board, and this honestly just kind of reminds me where I want to be, where I want to get to in the future. So I just have loads of pins to do with things like that. Also have a study pin. On this I keep pictures of people's notes and desk setups and just things like that really, and it can sort of add to my motivation because I see set up their notes and it's just like just part of it motivates me. So I like keeping a folder full of note pictures and different ways that I can maybe add into sort of my notes to change them. Along with Pinterest, of course, we have YouTube. Now YouTube of course is a great way to keep productive. I will find myself looking at productive videos all the time, and hopefully this video will help you just scroll through productive videos, organising videos. Oh, there are so many on here already. Defo look through some productive. I feel like that can really benefit you. So that is the end of the video. I hope you all enjoyed it. I hope you found it helpful in some way. I just want to say I hope all of you that are going back to school will be okay. I know there's many different opinions about going back. Some people really do not want to at all, and some people really do. So I hope whatever happens that your mental health keeps strong, stay positive. My Instagram is here and you can drop me a DM at any time. I will try and reply to most of them. I just thank you so much for all the support as usual, and make sure to subscribe down below. Love you all. Bye.